Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. First, I want to say that I hope you guys are all having an amazing week. The weigh-ins this week were incredible. So congratulations to everyone that weighed in and did amazing. Remember, every ounce counts. And also, you're not going to lose weight every single week. One week you might lose weight, one week you might lose inches. So keep that in mind. When I calculate your macros, I only calculate it for 1 pound a week. I don't calculate it for more than that because that is not healthy. So if you get more, if you lose more than that, it's probably water or you just got lucky that week. So anyway, that's that. Couple of things I want to mention. When you're putting food in your logs, first thing I want you to ask yourself, is it worth it? Do you really want that? How much of your budget is it taking up? Because if it's going to suck up majority of your budget and it's 12 noon, you're going to be starving by 3 o'clock. And I can't do anything for you. I can't say, yes, eat, because you've already used up that portion of your budget. So you have to log it before you eat it and decide if it's first thing in the morning, wow, this has 54 carbs. Do I really want this today? Is it really worth it for me to have this? Because it's going to cut me short by the end of the day. That is the number one question I want you guys to ask yourself. If it's a high carb or a high fat item, is it worth it? How bad do you want this program to work for you is the next question I want you to think about. Why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why are you in this meeting today? Why are you in the app? You're not doing it for me. I have not reached out to anybody and said, hey, I really think you should do my program. I've not one person in this app have I reached out to you personally and said that. So everybody's here on their own, with their own choice, right? So I want you to think about, how bad do you want this? When I ask you a question because I see something going on and you reply back to me, didn't get around to doing it or didn't want to do it, my reaction is, I don't want you in the tribe anymore. And you all know I have fired people from the tribe. If you are doing the program, you are doing the program 100%. We weigh in every single Monday. If you can't weigh in on Monday, you message me and say, hey, coach, can't weigh in on Monday. I'm traveling. I'm doing this. I'm not going to be near my scale. Can I weigh in on this day? I will always approve it. But I expect to see a weigh-in every single Monday. Every other Monday, we do photos. It's a requirement of my program. If you choose not to do the photos, why are you in the program? Because a lot of times, and I'm going to talk about this today, your scale may not move as much as you want or at all, but your body is changing and you don't see that in the mirror. What you see in the mirror and what you see in photos are two different things. Think about this. Last year you wore an outfit and you thought you looked really cute. Looked in the mirror, oh, I look so cute, I'm going out. A year later, you look at the picture and you're like, wow, I thought I looked good that day. Not thinking that day in the mirror it might have looked good, but when you look in a picture, it's a totally different mindset. Start taking pictures if you have not done it. That is the true test. And if you don't have pictures in your app, you're going to get a message from me this week. I don't care who you are. And if you don't want to put it in the app, I understand. I want to see pictures. Show me on your phone, send me the picture and say, hey, I really am not comfortable putting in the app, but I did take them. I'm fine with that. But you have to have them. And I'm going to talk about why you have to have them, why it's so important. Okay, 2 new things. Well, first thing is, raise your hand if you have an iPhone. I really can't see everybody, but if you have an iPhone, raise your hand. Okay, and I'm going to do this with Android also. If you have an iPhone, I want you to take your phone, the home screen, and I want you to tap on it for 2 seconds. Hold on to it, push on it. you're going to see a plus sign on the top left-hand corner, right? Nod so I know yes. Okay, click the plus sign. Scroll down and you're going to see my app, or it might ask you to add your fitness app as a widget. Do you guys see it? If you're an Apple iPhone, you can add a widget so that you don't have to. Mine's a little different, but so here it says fitness app nutrition goal. So if you click on it, nutrition goal, calories, you can do messages, whatever it is. If you do macros, your macros will be on the front of your phone screen all the time. So you don't have to go in the app. Every single person, if you have an updated iPhone, will have that ability. I'm not doing a separate lesson on it. Oh, you want me to move my phone closer? Hold on. Okay, so you're here, right? See where my thing is plus, the plus sign up at the top? Click, let me do it again. Click the plus sign at the top left-hand corner. Is everybody with me on that one so far? Okay, I'm not gonna go over this lesson, but if you do it and you click the plus sign, you're gonna see fitness app, nutrition goal on a square. See that square? If you click it, you will have options to have widgets on your phone. So you don't have to have it go into the app for everything, which is pretty freaking cool. Coming up on August 20th, around there, because my app people are not really good with always their timing, is can you see that? Full macro tracking in app. You do not have to sync Fitbit or MyFitnessPal ever again if you don't want. You can stick with those apps, but it's going to be in the app 100%. So you only need one app. The other thing they're going to do is simple meal planning that will be free for you guys. So it will help you do simple meal planning in the app using your macros that I give you. And then it's also going to allow me to offer custom food and meal plans, personalized through what I offer you, through your customized numbers. So that is so freaking exciting because I've been waiting for that for 2 years to be able to in-app. So I don't hear this didn't sync. My numbers are messed up. Why is it duplicating? So that's supposed to come out August 20th, and I'm on the beta team. So hopefully it will. Thanks for the clap, Danielle, because I'm pretty excited too. I'm just going through the messages. Okay. Okay, so now the two things I want to talk about. First thing is I want to talk about the scale. And the second thing I'm going to talk about is self-sabotage. And I have less than 30 minutes to do both. So a couple of reasons why I don't want you guys depending on the scale and why we use the scale. So first of all, the reason why we weigh in every week is for accountability. Because if you didn't weigh in every week, how would you know if you're sticking to the program or not? If you're gaining weight, you're obviously not sticking to the program. If you're maintaining or losing, you're sticking to the program. The scale is a tool for accountability, not necessarily a tool to see if the program is working for you. So I have to pull my nose out. So if you've been eating healthy and then you came into the program and I tightened it up a little bit, you're probably not going to see the scale move for about 3 weeks. Because that's how long it takes your body to adapt to eating more and changing the way you're eating. Your body composition is always changing. And when you track macros, That is the #1 change when you check macros, not the scale. And I'm going to show you this. And I asked Margot if I could do this. She didn't say yes or no, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I feel like at one time she said yes. So I want you guys to look at this picture. Can you see her? Nod just so I know you guys can see her. Somebody nod or say, okay, thank you. Thanks, Lydia. She looks amazing, right? Look at her before. Do you see it? Look at her now. She's lost 6 pounds. 6 pounds. That's it. But her body has totally shrunk and transformed. I have a couple more pictures I want to show you. So when you guys say to me, can you change my macros because I'm not losing weight, you guys should be taking those pictures. Here's another one. See her? Do you see the difference? She's lost no weight, 0 pounds. The scale has not moved. Muscle and fat weigh exactly the same. The more muscle you have in your body, the more fat your body burns. So the scale may not change, but your body is changing. I have a couple more. Her. And now. Her body has totally transformed. But, and these are all our tribe members that said I could do this, by the way. I'm not doing it without it. Margot was the only one that said I couldn't. The scale has not changed. They've just changed their body composition. And I'm going to do one more. Before and now. She's lost 3 pounds. So all these changes are huge. And another person that you guys have seen so many times is Lisa. And I think, Lisa, you've lost 6 pounds, right? Or more than that. Yeah, you. How many pounds have you lost? I don't have it on my phone. I can't look. 5. You've lost 5 pounds, right? And you guys have all seen her transformation because I've showed it so many times. But I'm going to show it one more time just because she's on here right now. So to prove that I'm not lying. I don't know if the other people are on here. They could be, but. Okay, so the scale is not the end all be all when you guys are doing any kind of program. People say to me all the time, oh my God, you've lost so much weight this year. I've not lost any weight. My body has changed or transformed. Lisa, do you have that picture of the two, with your side by side? I have like 1,000 pictures on my phone and I can't find it. Or 14,000 pictures. I keep looking up to see if she says she has it or not. I know it's here. I just don't know where it is. It's in the app too somewhere. But she's lost 5 pounds and her body has totally transformed. So whether you lose 5 pounds or you lose, here it is, I got it. Whether you lose 5 pounds, okay, so this is what Lisa, I don't know where she went. That's what she looked like. That's now. That's 5 pounds of weight loss. 5. Crazy, right? But her body totally shrunk and transformed. So please take pictures because that's huge. So muscle and fat weigh the same. Your body weight fluctuates every single day. Every single day. It could be 2 to 4 pounds fluctuation. So if you're the type of person that's weighing themselves on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to drive yourself insane. You're going to drive me insane, messaging me. I don't understand. I did really good. Why am I up 2 pounds? I weighed yesterday and I was fine. Please stop weighing yourself every day. And here's the deal. If you are addicted to weighing yourself or obsessed with weighing yourself and you're going to weigh yourself every day, then you have to take the average weight of 7 days. And that's your weight every week. Has to be the same, every 7 days consistently. If you're that type of person, that just scared the crap out of me. If you are that type of person, I prefer you don't do it, but if you have to. When you drink a lot of water and it's that time of the month, we retain more water than we normally would. So totally a couple of days before, maybe a day and a half after, you're going to retain that water. When you take in excess salt, which salt is okay, but when you take in excess salt, you're going to retain water. That's not fat. That's not weight gain. That's water retention. Yes, we're all trying to lose weight to look good, but a lot of us are doing it, or a lot of people are doing it to be healthy. You might have a genetic predisposition for diabetes, heart disease, cancer, any of those morbidities. And losing weight will help you with those. So people message me all the time like, oh, I had my blood work done and I don't even care that I've only lost 11 pounds. My blood work, my doctor is so happy about my blood work, or my doctor is so happy with my lab results, whatever. People always say muscle weigh more than fat. It does not. Muscle and fat weigh exactly the same, but one takes up more mass than the other. So this is fat and this is muscle, but it's both 1 pound, which is why the scale won't move, but your body shrinks. Are your clothes bigger? Do your clothes feel more comfortable? Are they looser on you? Can you get on a shirt or button up a shirt or button up your pants more easily than you did a couple of weeks ago? They might still be tight. You might still have, a muffin top, or you might not be able to wear them yet, but they fit better than they did when you first started a program. If you weigh yourself every day, it could ruin your day. And I don't want that to happen. And people are messaging me and saying, I weighed myself this morning and I just can't shake this feeling. I'm having such a crappy day now. Well, then stop weighing yourself every day. That's the number one way to stop it. Now, if you're gaining weight every single Monday, which nobody is, you're not doing the program. But I would nip that in the bud quickly. So nobody's doing that. So I want you to remember, your scale does not account for everything. Focus on your energy level. Focus on how happy you are being on a routine. Focus on the changes you're seeing in the pictures and the way you feel every day in your clothes. Don't let the scale dictate how you are doing. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I just feel like I needed to put that out there. Okay. Raise your hand if you feel like you're a self-sabotager. I see a couple of hands. My hand is up. I'm a total self-sabotager. Total self-sabotager. I am that person that will say, I have a 7-day cruise. I don't, but I have a 7-day cruise coming up. And on Monday, I'm going to get back 100% eating super, super clean because I have 30 days. But this weekend, I'm going to try this meal and I'm going to eat this because on Monday, I'm going to be 100%. And I'm going to refocus and reevaluate and recommit and rededicate. And I'm going to message this person, me, meaning you guys, message blah, 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 and let her know I'm back on track. But right now, when we go out for dinner tonight, I'm going to eat this because I'm not going to be able to eat it for 30 days. Now raise your hand. How many of you do that? Okay, that is self-sabotage. So there's self-sabotage and then there's support system sabotage. Your support system may not realize they're sabotaging you because they think that Jody is this Miss Superwoman who's lost all this weight, who holds down her house, who works a job, who runs her family, who does everything she needs to be doing, and she has willpower and she can handle it. So I'm going to eat this ice cream in front of her because she's been doing so good. But deep down, it's breaking you down, right? You want to just have it. So that person may not realize they're sabotaging you, but they are. And you need to let them know what they're doing is hindering you from the success of your program, if it really is. Be honest with that person. You're not telling them they can't do it. But let them know not to say, really, you don't want to have this? Oh, you can have it. You've been so good. You've lost 15 pounds. Try it. You can get right back on it. You've already done it. You know how to do it. How many of you have heard that? Or you go out with your girlfriends. Oh, just have one drink. It's not going to hurt you. I don't have any carbs left. I can't. Oh, don't worry about it. Just put it on tomorrow's. Don't put it down. Shannon won't know. Come on, you never go out with us. Just come out with us and have one drink. How many of you have heard that? You're no fun since you've started this program. You never go out with us anymore. For one thing, you can totally go out. You just have to commit to what you're doing. So if you know you have a girls' night or anything like that, and we talked about this last week with Wendy and Nicole, you put it in your log the morning of. Every Friday and Saturday morning, first thing I do is put in my drinks. I'm committed to the program, but I'm also committed to being a normal person. So don't let that sabotage you. So tell me if this sounds like you. You're careful for a while, you lose some weight and improve your fitness, and then gradually you revert back to your old ways. You don't have to raise your hand. You know exactly, here's another one. You know exactly what to do. You can even write a diet book with everything you know about weight loss, but you don't do it 100%. I know there's people in here because there's people in this group right now that have done bodybuilding competitions, that have lost weight, but then they don't follow their own knowledge, and they could probably be a coach just like I am. That's self-sabotage.
I have a question for you. It's about self-sabotage. Can I ask you now?
Please.
If you know you have a party that you're going to Saturday night and you know that you're going to be drinking and you don't drink alcohol all week and you do not drink any carbs, you do not eat any carbs that day, and you plan for drinking that evening, is that self-sabotage or is that
No,
planning?
that's planning. That's what's working
Thank you.
macros.
Okay.
That's not self-sabotage.
Thank you. Just wanted to clear that up. That is
Absolutely
planning.
not, because you've already planned it.
Planned it.
Self-sabotage would be you didn't plan it and you're out at the party and you're like, you know what? I can get back on tomorrow. No big deal. I'm going to have it.
So if you plan it, it's not self-sabotage.
Right. Because you already put it in your log and it's out of your macros. You've already accounted for it in your budget.
All right. Thank you.
That would be a smart, badass tribe member doing it that way. Okay. So a lot of times we self-sabotage unknowingly because we're afraid of being successful. And a couple of challenges ago, I talked about this. If we've made a commitment to ourselves, if I lose weight, I'm going to quit my job and look for another job. Or if I lose weight, I'm going to put myself on a dating app. Or if I lose weight, I'm going to put myself out there and start going to meet and greets. Or if I lose weight, I'm going to break up with this person. Or we always set ourselves up for a goal if we lose weight. But really, do we want to do that goal because we're losing the weight? Are you really going to quit your job because you're not happy at your job if you lose weight? Probably not. So then you start self-sabotaging yourself unknowingly because that goal that you had set for yourself, you really don't want to achieve it. You don't want to get to that goal because it's not a goal that you really wanted, but you put it in your head at one time. So you subconsciously sabotage yourself. We like to use food as an escape. We all do it. It helps with our emotions. It helps if there's something bad going on in your day. We use it as rewards. That is self sabotage. There's no reason why you should be rewarding yourself with food or making yourself feel better with food. But we do that because it helps us deal with the uncomfort that we have. So subconsciously, we self sabotage ourselves. Um, you're a lot of for a lot of us, our weight is our security blanket. You know, and all of a sudden we're going to lose this weight. We lose that security blanket. So you self sabotage yourself, not knowingly, or sometimes you realize it and you're like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll get back to it." No, you don't. It's not that. It's not that bad. Okay, so I want you guys to, on your own, not now, but I'm gonna read some ideas. 5 reasons why you believe your life would be worse if you were to achieve your goals, your weight loss goal. Okay, I'm gonna read a couple. Here are some real answers that I've asked in the group. I don't feel like it's possible, so why even bother trying? Nothing works long term, and failing in front of everyone multiple times is embarrassing. My boyfriend, husband, wife loves beer. I want to go to breweries with him and drink beers without worrying about calories or carbs. I'm scared of dating, and I know if I lose the weight, I'll have no excuse not to get out there. Those are real reasons. Those are just, might not be your reason, but there are reasons why we do self-sabotage. Now, here's reasons why your life would be better, and I want you guys to write those down also. Kind of like a pros and cons. You know, those lists that you make when you don't want to be with somebody or you want to leave a job. And I know the lists are called something, I can't think of it, but you know, pros and cons. So here are some examples that I've gotten why you want to. I'll be healthier and I'll reduce my chances of getting preventable diseases. I'll have more energy for myself and for my family. I'll feel happy to be in photos instead of hiding away from the camera or hiding behind a spouse, significant other, or friends. Are you that person that's always in the back row or hiding behind somebody? I will be a good role model for my children so they don't repeat my negative food behaviors. And if I lose this weight, I will finally stop worrying about my health and my weight and not being there for my children. That's huge. So of course, the positives are going to outweigh the negatives. If you make your list and your negatives outweigh your positives, we need to have a one-on-one because there's more there. And we can talk about it more on a life coach side, not on a nutrition side though. So I want you guys to think about self-sabotage and are you doing it? I'm not going to say names, but I got a message from a Shred Tribe member, and the 2 people in this relationship are in the Shred Tribe, and it was me and so went out and we decided that we were going to have drinks and and we went over and you know it was just Saturday night and a friend came in town. So one of those people self-sabotaged or sabotaged the other person, but they enabled each other. So when Danielle went up to go visit her sister, and everybody in their family is in this group, there was like 6 or 7 of them: Renee, Sherry, Michael, Jody, Danielle. You guys were all up there, and I was like, please do not allow yourself to enable each other to sabotage. And they did so good. They no one came back to me and said, oh my God, you know, Jody said Shannon won't know or anything like that. That's how you guys have to support each other if there's more than one person in your relationship or family in this group. Because it's so easy to join and be allies and not tell me or not put it in your log. We won't say anything. You can't do that. So basically those 2 people sabotaged each other. And one of them is losing and showing it, and I can see it, and one of them's not. And it's going to end up that one's going to fall off, one's going to stay, and then there's going to be like animosity. I've seen it. I've been doing this for years. Husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, all of it. So don't self-sabotage. Don't sabotage each other, trying not to self-sabotage yourself. That's super, super, super important. Okay. Those that are in the step challenge, you guys are kicking butt, and I'm so proud of the few that are in there because you guys really stepped it up. The fact that you guys are even in the step challenge, because there's not very many, committed to it, and I love it, and I think you guys are rock stars. The Shred Tribe retreat, the first annual retreat, is coming up, and I always feel bad talking about it when Jody's looking at me, because I know you wanted to be there so bad. But I'm super excited. I have a lot of fun things planned, and that'll be a really great time. And I'm going to do it again. I'll probably do it again in maybe 6 or 8 months. I'll let you guys know what my plan is, but people are asking me. So that would probably be the plan. And as soon as I get more information about in-app tracking and all that stuff, I will filter it down to you guys. The more I know, the more you will know. Okay, I'm going to open up the floor. And I just want to say one more thing. You know, the YouTube videos and the videos in the app, they're always available for you guys, and they're titled now. So if there's something going on, try to watch a video that might have something to do with it. Someone messaged me about menopause. She went back and watched the menopause meeting. And I recycle meetings. We do a lot of the same meetings every 6 weeks. So it's just reinforcement. There's not a lot to talk about. So it's just reinforcement. I talk about different things. Okay, so I'm gonna open the floor. Does anyone? No, the special announcement was the in-app tracking. That's so freaking exciting to me. Hopefully it's exciting to you guys, because I know you've been waiting for it. Okay, one more time. Anybody have anything they want to share, add, say? No, you guys are all good? All right. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys all go. Have an amazing week.
Shannon,
Yes.
it's Karina. How are
Hey.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So you already know what's going on with my family and everything.
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't know how you felt, but I
No,
did.
it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. But I just wanted to kind of chime in because, you know, I've been in fitness forever and I've competed, and I reached out to you before everything happened last week because I couldn't get myself together after back surgery and everything. But I just wanted to say that just simply being on the app and knowing that I have you checking in on me and watching over what I'm doing, it has significantly hindered my emotional eating big time, because a lot of it, I just want to be like, I just want to eat something, but I mostly just want to eat it because I'm emotional and it makes me feel better. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, even though nobody knows my situation, but just the constant, like, people cheering you on when you hit your macros, you checking in on me and like, hey, what are you doing? You want me to follow up on anything? That little thing and that kind of just little overseeing it makes mountains of difference. So I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm such an emotional person, but I am so sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm really glad that we're here for you. I really am.
Don't make me cry, Shannon. Come on. Don't do it.
It's the same thing with your sisters, so stop. Okay.
I know. But just that's all I want to say. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody and you.
Glad that you find us as your support system in all ways, because that's really good that we're here for you for that. And hopefully everybody feels that way as well. And nobody should feel like they can't talk about anything or do anything, because that's why we're here. You know, it's a support group. It's just like any other, support system. Sorry. You guys know I'm an emotional person, so I apologize. I'm a Leo. I can't help it. And I am there for you, Karina. So if you need anything, please let me know. If anybody has anything else they want to say, you're more than welcome to before I get shut down.
I have one more question. I have a question, Danielle. Hi.
Hey.
So was the announcement about the widget on the iPhone?
No, it was. It's a widget for the Android also, which I'll send you that information.
Okay.
But it was about the macros tracking.
Oh yes, of course. Okay. Just wanted to double check.
All phones, but I have an iPhone, so I was able to walk you through it. But I'm going to send the information for the other also.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You have an Android, right?
I do.
Yes, it's for both.
Bill.
Both. I'll get you switched over one day. All right.
I'm trying.
I know you will. All right, I'm gonna get off before I get shut down. I hope you guys all have an amazing week. Remember, always be badass. Please reach out to me for any reason at all. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.